I'm sorry, guys. I am so sorry. My phone died, and that's all there is I can say about that. So, sorry. Totally lost the live stream. We almost made it an hour, though. So we were just talking about the live births and just watching the bird, waiting to see if my people come back. You can go get the bird, Nesta. You can go get the bird. Hello. Sorry, guys. My phone died. Yep, that's exactly what happened. Thank you. Thank you so much, Great Siraj. Have a wonderful day. I'm so glad that you joined us today. I'm really, really happy. And everything that you talked about was really fun to hang out with you. So thank you. I hope we see you again next Saturday. I will try with them, but they are definitely mischievous. So have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. Totally, absolutely, my phone died. So I lost that whole conversation that we were having. What we were talking about? Oh, so I did this video of the birth of my recent daughter, and I wanted to put that up there because I had been searching for videos like that, and I was devouring them basically. I'm so sorry, Inda. My phone died. Thank you for finding us again. I'm glad you're back. Anyway, so I wanted to have another video up there for people who would be interested in seeing that and feeling encouraged that it's possible to have a birth that doesn't hurt as bad as everybody says it should, and that it can be peaceful and it can be done at home, and it's very, very normal. It's a normal way of doing things. Everywhere around the world, people do it at home. In America, it gets demonized a lot, and so I wanted to keep that. So, woohoo! I will. Cheerio! Oh, hey, Constance. Hello, hello. Yes. No, my phone died, so I had to switch screens. I had to get a different phone up there. So, I have two, but this one is dead. I was running around like a chicken with its head cut off earlier because I was working on my list, and totally didn't realize that it was so close to 2 o'clock. And usually I prep my live streams beforehand and get the description done and the title and everything like that. And I didn't even do that. And so I didn't even have like this area set up. I had my tripod put away, and I forgot to charge my phone. Hello, Roy. Good to see you. Hello, hello. Hello. So we've got lots and lots of birds out here. Nesta is trying to be antisocial right now. I'll put her up there so she can perk up a little bit. This is Nesta. Oh, thank you. Yeah, the thing that probably would happen would be that we lose our power. We lose power at the most random times all the time. I guess because we're so far back in the woods that if a tree falls anywhere within like a 15-mile radius basically along the road, that we lose all of our power. So yeah, that's but we do have a really great solar generator that works really well, and so we can plug in our internet with that because it's our power powers the internet, but the internet is separate. So we can plug in the internet to our solar generator and then it's fine. So yay, Siraj. I'm so glad. So make sure, yeah, guys, Don't forget to subscribe and to hit the like button, and check out the channel because there's some really cool stuff if you guys are interested in the medicinal herbs and stuff like that. How many watts is the solar? I don't know, William Bowman. I don't know. I do know that it can run the coffee maker, but it can only run the coffee maker once, and it takes the entire charge to run the coffee maker once. So I don't know. I don't know. It's a tiny one. I can like hold it like this, and it's like the size of a purse. So, but it works for the internet all day long, probably even for a couple of days. So, yes, at least the most important thing. Yeah, I can light candles, but how do I talk to my people if I don't have internet, right? So, I'm glad you know stuff like that. I have no idea. I just know that I really wanted to be able to run the coffee maker until my uncle was like, you know, you could just boil the water and then pour it over the coffee grounds. You don't need to use your entire charge on the on the solar charger. Yeah, that was a little too easy and a little too logical, and I'm upset with myself that I've gone through several power outages already and didn't think about that. We do have a gas stove that doesn't need electricity in order to work. So, yeah. Watching the bird feeder. Yeah, there are so many birds. I haven't seen any chickadees yet this year, which is really weird for me because usually we're covered in chickadees. Is it too late or is it too early? What's going on with the chickadees, guys? Do you know? Yeah, and we could definitely use our wood stove. The wood stove is raging right now. It is hot in here. So, hey, Sam. Hello. Oh, thank you, William. I appreciate that. Hey, Christian. Hello, Thomas. So, for those, yes, definitely loving my Jesus, loving the medicinal herbs and homesteading and food foresting and permaculture. And then, yeah, that's what we do here. We love gardening and herbs and Jesus and homeschooling and cats, apparently looking at birds up here. So, anyway, I don't know what that means. Okay, so SpongeBob, hello, hi. So, yeah. So anyway, so I was talking about this thing that I made. I am so excited about this. This is a terrible copy, by the way. This is like super fast printed. I didn't format it right when I printed it, and there is still some more formatting things that I need to do, but I spent a long time making this. In fact, I started this, I started a list like this, maybe like 8 years ago, 8 or 9, when I started deciding that I was going to plant medicinal herbs. Maybe 7 years ago, and I told everybody on here that I was going to make a new one, or I was going to just like take a picture of the one that I had made and load it onto ChatGPT and then make it available for everybody live, or for free. But then also, thank you so much, Shannon. I appreciate that. And thank God for my moderators, for sure. So, I tried that. I tried so hard. I took a picture and I was like, hey, GPT, would you do this for me? And it said, sure, I can do that. So easy. And then they showed me what it was, and it was like 2 of the herbs and not at all like with the correct things on it. And I was like, oh, can you do that better for me, please? And I was like, sure. And then it did it, and it had like 1 more herb, and I was like, okay, so never mind. I'm just going to have to restart this. So yeah, pretty much did this entire thing from scratch again. And I am so excited about it because it's got almost all the herbs, which I mean is really crazy, but man, see, I'm looking at this. I just love having a list of the herbs too, because I'm looking at them going, you know, I know that I need to order my rhodiolas. soon. It is hard to find rhodiola in America. I need to uh, I need to order my rhodiolas from, I think it's Iceland that they come from. I get my rhodiola roots from there. I got them earlier, but then my garden got infested by voles and they ate my rhodiolas, which is really frustrating. So now I'm going to put my rhodiolas back into the garden once I order them in my new vole-proof beds that we just talked about, how I built those. They're raised up and they've got mesh underneath, so there's no, oh my goodness, if you think I look like Topanga, that is quite the compliment, I just have to say. Love Topanga. Okay, so this list has all the herbs, almost. There's always going to be herbs that we're missing, right? That it has most of them. Okay, so like I went through my favorite websites like Strictly Medicinal Seeds, Mountain Rose Herbs. I went through Richter's and a couple other places and made sure that I wasn't forgetting anything. And I probably still missed like one or two things, but like I can't imagine what they'd be at this point. And it's got all of them on here, and it shows you their names, the Latin names, also known as, and so that's all at a quick glance. But then it tells you what type of plant it is, because this is basically a guide for if you want to grow your own medicinal herbs. You want to create your own apothecary in your garden. And so I know when I first started mine, like I planted a couple seeds and I didn't realize that they were going to turn into like ginormous shrubs or a tree. Because I read about the seeds online, saw what they did, knew that I wanted it, ordered it, and then realized later. So anyway, so at first glance, you can see, is it an annual? Is it a hardy perennial? Is it a tree? Is it a shrub? Is it a vine? And then what kind of shade or sun requirements it has, what kind of soil it needs. So do these need well drained? Does it need to have more nitrogen rich? Does it need to have more sandy soil, or does it need to be loamy? Should it be dry or moist? Like some of them are really specific. Like some of them need to be like pretty much like forest soil. And then some of them need to be sitting like on rocks almost, like it's crazy. And then what zones they're in, so you know if it's going to be perennial and handle your zone, or if you need to bring it in the winter, so you should put it in a pot or not. How tall they grow, how wide they grow. Obviously, this is all stuff that you would normally see on a seed packet, but then it also has, so all of that information at one time, it also has what parts of the plant you use for the medicinal properties. So is it the fruit, is it the bark, is it the resin or the flower or the leaf? And then it also has what are the medicinal benefits of it? Like what does it do? Is it for hormonal balance? Is it for a nervine stimulant? Is it for detoxifying or for skin healing? Is it an astringent, an adaptogenic? What does it do? And then also there's like a section that is all of it is filled in. There's not a single open spot. All the special things that you need to know. Like, do you need to scarify the seeds? Do you need to stratify the seeds? Is it thorny? Is it, does it self-seed on its own? Do you need to worry about, like tomatoes? Like, let's just say like nobody knew about tomatoes, right? And somebody said, hey, here's a food you should grow in your garden. Well, somebody might think that it's kind of like spinach and eat the leaves before the fruit comes up, you know, before they know what they're doing. And then, I mean, I hope you guys know that tomato leaves are highly toxic. Like the whole plant is really toxic, except for the fruit. And so everybody worries about elderberry, which just blows my mind, because if you're worried about elderberry, but you're having tomatoes in your garden, like, anyway. Anyway, so it's got all of that. So special things, Is it invasive? Is it a good pollinator? Like the special notes is probably one of the best parts of the whole thing, but it's all in one spot. So it's one big list. And so right now the debate is up on whether or not I should charge for it or if I should just have it free. And I think we've landed on, I'll make like a light version of really common ones people are going to want. And then one that's like for the super into it herbalist who's going to be growing things like arnica. And that's you, Shannon, in their garden. And then I'll charge like 99 cents for that or something like that. So that's what that is. You were curling your hair? And I bet you've got gorgeous hair. Right? So that, yeah, you go online, you strictly medicinal seeds, and you're like, oh, I want all this because it looks like it does really good things. But now, what do I do with it now that I have it? So, yeah, so. Okay, so DJ 619, I have been experimenting with that, but I haven't done like really vigorous testing on that. But I have noticed good things with the copper wire around. I've spiraled the copper wire around tree branches and stuck it in the ground. I have noticed good things about that, and there's some really good science that goes behind that, that backs that up for sure. So I think it's sound logic. I think it makes sense. I think it totally works. I don't know if it works as good as some people say it works, but I think it works. So I am excited about this. So, right? Yeah, it pulls stuff. You know, our body is electric. Plants are electric too. And so getting that, all the right charges in the ground, I guess. That's why gardens grow so much better after a lightning storm, because all the charge in the air. If you notice, if you have like a thunderstorm or a storm where there's a lot of lightning, afterwards your garden is just going to look like crazy lush and green. So I don't know what that is, John Jones. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. And it's such an easy thing to do. So it's like, why not try it, right? So, yeah, I do have that in all of my garden beds. But I also haven't been gardening too much in the recent past because I did just have a baby almost 9 months ago at this point, man. And so I wasn't gardening right after the baby was born. So that was all summer. Last summer, I didn't really do anything. And then the year before that, I was pregnant and wasn't going to do anything then either. So anyway. And the air is recharged. Yes, very much. Yeah. Yeah, and always read more about everything, right? Like, I love reading stuff about things, so. Why don't I have another baby? Because I've got 5. I'm good. If the Lord so gifts me with another one, then I will be blessed by it. But at this point, it's not planned. It is. We are very happy with the family that we have right now. My little girl, I had a vision of her when I was first married to my husband, and I just knew she was going to be coming one day. And it was weird for me because we had a big gap between my older kids and then my younger two, and I thought we were done, and it was weird to me because I was like, but I thought that there was going to be this little girl. I don't know, where is she? What happened? Was I wrong? But no, I wasn't wrong. She came. She was definitely here. So, anyway, I am super glad that she's here. When she came, my husband and I looked at each other and we thought, yeah, that we we did good. We did good. And I'm so glad that she was last, because the ones that came before her, I really want. I really am so thankful that we had them. I kind of felt like, we got to keep going till we get her, because she's necessary. And all the ones that came before that, I am just like so thankful that we have them. I am so thankful. They are the best. Oh my goodness, I love my kids. Love my kids. So. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Here, do you want to see the ponies? There's the ponies. Oh, you can kind of see Twilight Sparkle now from this angle. There she is. She's right there. She's peeking out at you. Sorry, Inda. I was going to try to go outside, but it's windy and cold. It's really, really cold outside right now. And so I was going to bring them out and put them behind me outside and see if you noticed. But it's too cold for me to go out. And now I let the game go. Now you're going to be looking for them next time that I go outside, and it won't be a surprise anymore. Darn it. I know, right? I would love to have them online. When they get older, maybe I'll be like, hey, look, I can finally introduce you. They're getting older. My two oldest girls, they're almost teenagers. It's crazy. It's crazy. Absolutely mind-blowing to me. But they are interesting. They're so interesting. It's so cool that there's people with their own lives and their own interests and their own wants and desires, and they say things all the time where it's just like, wow, you're really cool. So, well, thank you, Constance. You get my vote for best comment of the day. Definitely not. Definitely much older than that. Oh man. But my husband is older than me, so I always get to call him the old man. I will always be younger than my husband, which is wonderful. He's older than me by 6 years. So I tease him about that quite a lot. And he is wonderful and handsome and so great. He got up early this morning and went out and cleaned the chicken coops. Not just my chicken coop, but his mom's chicken coop too. And then my son joined him and helped him do some stuff out there too. And he's such a good guy. He's such a good guy. I'm very, very thankful. So. Anyway, I do need to go. Because of the, I lost the feed for a minute. I did start again, but I do need to go pretty soon. So. Yeah, no, I'm almost 40. Give it a couple of years and I'll be 40. My husband, he is whatever I am plus 6. I don't remember what I am. Right? I know. And I am so excited to have a year, like a summer in the garden where I'm not pregnant. I'm really excited about this. I'm excited to be able to go out there and just do stuff. And my body does the things that I want it to do. Does that make sense for anybody who's been pregnant? I think it probably makes sense to you, right? Oh my goodness. If you are, that is quite the compliment. Thank you guys. So, anyway, I gotta go. Let me know, guys. And if you want to find me on Facebook, check out Fae Hollow Homestead on Facebook. You can message me on there, and I would love to talk to you. Shannon, definitely. And we gotta start chatting too, just for fun. But yes, next Saturday for sure. I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and let me know what you guys think about this. Let me know if there's a certain herb that you need on here. That you're worried that I might forget or something like that, because I think I have them all, but you say that and then you end up forgetting something like aloe, which is the basic. Anyway, so thank you. Have a wonderful day, guys. Stay blessed.